Are we live? Are we live?
Yes.
Happy Friday, Mo.
TGIF.
Mm-hmm.
TGIF.
We just had a fantastic discussion about UFOs
Oh,
from
yeah.
the 50s, 60s, 80s. Mo has a crazy experience that you'll have to listen to the Dash of Sass episode that comes out next Wednesday. Is that when it'll come
Wednesday.
out? Yeah.
Yes.
I had never heard this. I didn't know. I didn't know. Now it explains a lot, Mo. Oh my. Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Are we live?
I don't know. I'm assuming we are. I'm sure we are. Oh, it says we are. Well,
Oh, okay. What's that?
I'm assuming we are.
Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. I
We
just
is.
making sure I got the.
Everything set up. Sounds
Yep.
good. Sounds flipping fantastic. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you are having a great day. I hope your weather is fantastic. It's pretty decent here. And I hope that your yard sales are plentiful this weekend and that you find some great things. Fingers crossed. Mm,
Yeah.
this coffee is so good. I'm drinking coffee too, Mo, like caffeinated coffee. Well, 50, it's like 50-50. 50 caffeinated, 50 decaf. So
50, 50, 50.
50-50. I just did it for the flavor. We have like a butter pecan roast, and it tastes
Right.
so good, but I just can't drink. I'll just be wired, you know. I'll have like, yeah. If I drink
Yes.
Starbucks caffeinated, I get like heart palpitations,
I don't like
like from it.
Starbucks.
You
I'm not a
what?
Starbucks. I'm not a Starbies girl. I like Dunks.
Oh my gosh, do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I made myself I have like instant espresso to make a iced coffee. So when I came home yesterday, it was so hot, and I made made an iced coffee for myself,
Uh huh.
and a big one. And I drank it, and then I was so tired afterward. I'm like, how am I tired after having caffeine?
What?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Mm-mm.
It does not wire me at all.
Jeez.
Barely makes me living.
It barely makes you
Barely.
living. Oh my gosh. You're I can't. I can't. Mm-mm-mm. Ay. How was your how was last weekend for you? It seems so far away, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. I
Mhm.
don't did I didn't go out, right?
I
When
don't
was
know.
last?
I
Oh
did.
yeah, no, I did other stuff last weekend. There wasn't
Oh,
really. I mean, I'm sure there was stuff going on, but nothing, nothing I needed to be buying anything for.
right. Yeah, there was a community, is there a community sale? Yeah, there was a community yard sale that we went to.
Hmm.
But that was the only one in like my 10, 15, 20 mile
Yeah.
radius.
Hmm.
And everybody was there, like like all all of our reseller friends, or all of our
Everybody,
local ones was there. So
everybody was there.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the good thing is that these reseller friends of ours,
Hmm.
I know what they sell. Well, I don't know what they sell specifically, but I know what they're interested in. So I
Right.
was like, okay, we're still gonna find stuff because we pick different things.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
whatever, it was cool. I didn't find much. We only found the very first sale, the very first stop, which was like probably before 8 o'clock, was
Right.
the only place at that community yard sale that we bought something. Was that one place? So it was kind of a bummer. And then we went to a flea
Yeah.
market, like a local flea market, and we bought stuff, but it was like personal stuff, like personal things that we wanted. So I did. That was it. I spent, how much did I spend? 15 and 4. I think I spent $19 on reselling items and
Hmm.
then whatever on the personal stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes
There
it's
was,
good, sometimes it's not.
yeah. There was one, there was actually one, my sister's like, there's an estate sale in my neighborhood
Hmm.
on my street. And I looked up who it was and I was like, that's like a 50-50 overpriced or not, like her
Hmm.
stuff. And I looked at the pictures and there wasn't like, anyway, I didn't end up going
Hmm. Oh,
because it was Friday and Saturday. And Friday, I I knew I had seen that it was, but I didn't know the address yet.
yeah.
And my sister was like, and I was like, I contemplated going. I had something else to do. I contemplated going. My sister was like, because that was like her last. That was like she's a teacher. That was the last day of the school year. She had to go to work. She was like, I could barely get down my street.
Oh my gosh. That's
I was like,
funny.
yeah. I go, when you told me that it was on your street, I was like, oh, if I go, I'm just parking in their driveway. She was
Oh,
like, yeah,
true.
you'd have to. But
Wow.
I didn't end up going.
Yeah.
Then Saturday I was busy all day, so
Hmm.
I forget why I didn't go Friday. Anyway, it wasn't one of my favorite. It's like a estate sale I can give or
Go or
take.
not go. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
because I
Hmm.
I like sometimes I don't know. Sometimes her prices are like crazy, and sometimes they're okay. I don't know. I don't get it.
I know. I haven't been, I don't look at the estate sales around me really because
Mhm.
I don't know. It just depends. It depends on my mood. I don't know. I feel like you can get cheaper things at yard sales, but because it seems like the majority of the estate sales around here are like high priced, like too high
Yeah,
for resale.
yeah, too
So I
high.
don't
Yeah,
even look. But Matt loves estate sales because if it's one of the junky estate sales, then you can dig, and he
right.
likes
I
that.
like digging
That's
too.
his.
Yeah,
He
I'm
likes
with
digging.
Matt. I'm with Matt.
Yeah. So
I
it's
like
just
to
hit or
dig too.
miss.
Yeah.
Hmm. So I don't
Um.
know. I have to start looking into them again. I like the private ones. Those are the best ones when it's like a family run estate sale.
Yeah, they are. Although I'm trying to think. Well, I've been to several that were great because they just, they're like motivated. They want to clean out mom or dad's house or whatever. But I've been to one or two where they're like, I went to Drew and I went to one. It was in, where was it? It was up over the line in Pennsylvania. And
Hmm.
that's what we thought it was going to be good. And she had the prices were so high on everything. It had
Really?
like she inherited her aunt's house and she lived there.
Oh,
I was like, this stuff's too personal to her. She's not gonna get rid of it. Like,
right,
she just needs if she wants eBay prices, sell it on eBay, you know?
right.
Because that's what she was asked. She had some eBay printouts on some things, and I
Jeez.
just was like, Drew, let's leave.
Yeah, that's the that's the red flag when you see eBay printouts,
Yeah,
especially
that's
when they're
she had
listed.
a bunch of stuff outside, and then like on tables, and like she had a trailer full of boxes, and I dug through there and I found a couple, nothing great. And she was like, "Oh, inside too." And I was like, "Okay." And I had a few things and I put them to the side outside, and I went inside and I was like, "Oh no." But I had also heard her talking to people about like nobody was buying anything because it
Uh-huh.
was too much. So,
Yeah, it's.
unfortunately
Hmm.
for her, she's not going to get rid of that stuff. It was good stuff too, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's.
vintagey stuff. I bought So the only thing I didn't bought this week was while we were doing our little lives, I was actually bidding on, well, I didn't bid during when I did my live but sale, but there's a local auction house. It's like
Hmm.
it's south of here, but I bought stuff from them before. So I was like, "Oh, let me try and, get some lots because it's summertime and the bidding's a little slower." And
Right.
so I bid on a bunch of things. Like I put my max in there and I only got the two that that were at the lowest bid at like $2.
Oh.
So well, no, one went to four. One went to four.
Uh-huh.
So I spent like $7.32. But I will tell you, I got these. I don't have a picture of them because they're still in
Mhm.
the back of my car. That's where I went yesterday. I went to pick them up. There was a lot of building blocks, and
Oh.
some of them look like Duplo, but they're not. So donate probably. But I did see these, and I was like, oh. First, I thought they were the Brio blocks, but they're not. They're the Fisher Price Trio blocks, which I don't even
Oh.
know about. But
Oh.
I have a good amount. I don't know if I have the whole thing. Where's my share? But I have a good amount of the King's Castle. I think I have like a horse or two.
Oh,
There's a couple
okay.
other things in those boxes too. Like there was a couple like other toys in the
Are
boxes that I
these
could probably dig out. But these
are
things
these
sell pretty
vintage
decent.
pieces?
Yeah, the ones I have are vintage. Um,
Wow.
like they're older, but I think they
Uh-huh.
still sell it. But these ones are older that I have. Um, they
That's
need to be
cool.
cleaned up. They were kind of dirty. So I
Mhm.
don't have a picture of them, and I don't know what I
Like
have and
how
don't
vintage
have.
or whatever. That's
But it's
great though.
it's a big Amazon box and it's pretty full. So,
And that was the thing that you got for $4?
yes, I got no, this was two. The other thing I got for $4 had some like brass candlesticks, nothing great, but oh,
That's still
they have
good.
like glass things on top of them.
Yeah.
They're very and a brass shelf with a glass top. Very
Oh.
very I you would call it granny core, 90s core. Very
Uh-huh.
1990s. So
It's
that was four. There was some other stuff in there too.
I could totally picture it too. Like as soon as you said that, I was like, "Oh, I can totally picture
Yeah.
like that
So,
decor."
but like that, that 90s aesthetic, that late 80s, early 90s, I guess because some of those younger millennials, that's what they
They
grew up
grew
with.
up
I
with.
don't know.
Yeah.
I have also heard, get your china ready. I keep hearing that formal dining room is trending a little bit more. Like people are
No.
going back, huh?
I'm like, "No."
Not for you. No, I'm saying, but people are,
Like using their formal dining as everyday dining?
or, or, like, I know people that have a dining room, but it's not even a dining room. Like, they don't have a dining room chair in there. Like my cousin with all the, my
Me, it's an
cousin with all the
office.
kids, it's her playroom, right? It's not,
Okay. Uh-huh.
um,
Same. I get it.
but I mean, I have a dining table in there and I have like a buffet with the china that I never use that's inside of it.
Really?
But
Huh.
it's my husband's office and he's got a bunch of papers and crap all over my table. I
Oh.
mean, when he works from home.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, but I've heard it might be uh
Coming
trending
back?
back a little bit in decorating, I guess. In decorating.
Yeah, I
I
can
don't know.
see that.
Hmm.
I saw a thing the other day. It was a somebody had bought like a shelf, not a shelf, but it was like one of those like wire shelves that's like a portrait so you can hang dishes in it. Do you know what I'm talking about? And
Hmm.
they used it, they spray painted it and hung it on the outside of their house. And then
Yeah.
they put the dishes in it and they put the numbers to their house, like,
Oh, that's cute.
1524, and then
Yeah.
like gorilla glued them so they couldn't fall
Right.
out. But I thought it was
That's
cute if that's your if it was cute like cottagey style. And the plates were different. They were these different, floral like rimmed plates. It was really cute. I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
that is
So
cute.
that's
I
where I
know
went.
a lot of people that are into the vintagey. I don't think this is a big giant trend everywhere, but like
Uh-huh.
if you watch people vintage, like plate walls, everybody's doing a plate wall again.
Yeah.
Remember, like
Uh-huh.
you had in the
Mhm.
in the 70s or something.
Yeah.
Um, I watched. I happened to watch, like I was going to bed, and she always posts like late at night, Jocelyn, the crazy
Oh,
lamp
okay.
lady, and so I
Uh-huh.
watched about her and Andrew have that Airbnb.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't seen
Yeah, they got an
Jocelyn in a
Airbnb
while.
and they just opened it and they had their first guest. She did a plate wall. She did a plate wall.
Okay.
decorating. Um,
Cute. That's
so
good. That's good.
I'm like I'm like, maybe I'll do like a little blank wall. I happen to like I'm a weirdo, but I like those old souvenir looking plates, the ones from
Yes.
different places. I like that. I think I might put a few up.
Uh-huh. Do you have some currently?
Probably.
Oh, like I mean, like maybe in
If
your
I
den
find one
pile
with
and stuff?
really like vibrant colors, I always pick it
Mhm.
up for when
Oh,
because they're like $1 and I'm like, I'm a
true.
sucker. You shouldn't do this, people. But this is like, that's like my one guilty. Well, I have a lot of guilty, but like, that's like my one thing. It's like, I want to save it because I just think they're so pretty.
Oh,
I don't know. That, or
yeah.
interesting, I should say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I get you. I know. I'm the same with
Mhm.
certain things too. I'm like, somebody would want this, you know? Somebody might want this.
Oh, look, we have somebody's watching us. It's you.
It's me. I said woohoo.
You think it's me and you?
Nah, I'm sure there's people. If you're here, make sure to leave a like. Just give us a
Comment,
thumbs up.
subscribe.
Leave us an emoji, your favorite emoji in the comments. It helps
Yeah.
push us out. Anything. It's
Yeah.
free. It's free to do. Takes zero effort. Well, I mean, it does take some effort, but
So did you
maybe
find yeah,
calorie.
like
One
burn a
calorie of
calorie.
energy. I mean, let's be real.
So what
Did I
did you
what?
find this weekend?
Oh, that one sale that I went to. Oh, did I send you? Did I send it to you?
You sent me a picture. I have one picture.
I sent you a picture. Well,
Yeah.
is it the bird? Does it look like a
Yeah.
shell bird? Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
it. It is a three-dimensional. I guess it's a. I don't. What kind of bird is that, Mo? A peacock?
Looks like
A,
a peacock to me. Yeah.
it looks like a peacock, but it's like a nude colored. But it's all shells. It's all those like I don't know what the names of those shells are, but
Yeah,
they're
what
like
kind of shells are these?
I'm not sure. They're all different, but the
Huh.
whole piece of artwork is shells. I think in the listing it says
Are these
like
is
begins
any
to
of it
see
painted or is it just
it's all shells. Every
but
single
not
piece that
not
you see
painted
there.
shells is what I'm asking.
No, it's
Oh,
real. It's
that's the
natural.
color of them.
Yeah, like those,
Interesting.
like the little rocks that the peacock is sitting on. If it's a peacock, I don't know. Those are oyster shells,
Yeah, that
and
I can
then
tell those are oysters, yeah.
and then the other ones are I don't know, like pieces of clam shells and I don't know, every single bit of it is shell. Even the
Yeah.
background is a shell too. It's like those flat.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
even notice that at first, but yeah,
I
if you
forgot
look
what they're
really
called,
closely at it, you can see
but it's huge.
those like little silver dollary looking
Yes,
shells. Yeah.
you always see like vintage lamps made out of those really thin
Yes.
silver dollars.
Uh-huh.
That's what I would call them, silver dollar.
Yes.
Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So I bought two of these. It's a big size too. I think it's like 21 by 30
It's very
something.
cool.
Yeah, so it's a decent size. So I got two of them,
Yeah.
and I got them for $15. Um, she was gonna do them $15 a piece, but this one, she said when I brought it outside, it broke. So
Oh,
she's like, you can just have it for free. Well, the
yeah.
only thing that was wrong, it's three-dimensional. If you turn it, you can see I mean, it's three-dimensional. Like
Right.
there's shape to the bird and stuff. He's not just laying flat. He's actually a piece of foam. And then the shells are all the way around the foam.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So she had broke the head off. And it didn't break the shells, it just broke the foam. So
Oh, okay.
she's like, you can if you want, the other one, she's like, I'll just give you this one for free. So I paid $15 for both of them.
Oh, wow.
And
And glued it
I fixed
together.
it. I did. I fixed
Yeah.
it. I glued it together. I
Yeah.
used Gorilla Glue, and that was all that was wrong with it. I think
Wow.
maybe one of the petals on one of the flowers has like a chip, but I don't think
You're
it
not
doesn't.
gonna notice it.
You're not going to notice, and
Right.
somebody's going to want it. It's so 70s or sub 70s 80s. I love it.
It's the colorway that people are liking again.
It
That
is. I
pale
like. Hmm. Yeah.
like 80s, late 80s, early 90s colorway.
Uh-huh. And it's like deep too. That frame is probably like 3 inches deep. And it's wood
Oh yeah.
frame, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's got that gold, you know, it's supposed to look like antique
Right.
gold,
Mm-hmm.
yes. But I
Yeah.
like it. I have it listed on Facebook Marketplace for I don't know. Matt did it. It's like $60 maybe.
Nice.
So I'm gonna sell once that one sells. There's already been interest in it. Like a lady was asking, "Would you take 50 for it?" And we said
Yeah.
yes. Once
Uh-huh.
that one sells, then we'll sell the other one. And I'm sure you should have sold them together because they were facing the birds are facing
Each
each
other.
other.
Uh-huh.
But I'd rather sell them separate so more people can enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because you would if you
Uh-huh.
didn't know, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Right.
I don't know. So that was
That's
that was one of my
cool.
finds.
Very cool.
I see Chad's in the chat.
Yes. I'm getting him up. Happy first day of summer to you as well.
Yes,
I
yes.
hope you're staying cool because
Where does Chad live? Does Chad live
he's
in
in he's not far from
like
me,
Pennsylvania?
Lancaster. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Lancaster. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chad sent me a message on was it Instagram? I don't know. He said he was watching somebody's video, and one of my comps showed up on their video,
Oh
and
really?
it was a comp from like last week probably because I had just sold that item,
Oh
which was
wow.
kind of so
That's
it was
cool.
probably the last comp on that item because I had
Yeah.
just sold it. So I was like, oh, how? I mean, look how huge eBay is. That another reseller found an item that I had in the comp. Well, just a small
Right.
world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like tons and tons of sellers on eBay. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So happy summer, Chad. First day of summer. Hope the thunderstorms are staying away.
He says it was just in resells.
Justin resells. I don't know who that is, but
Me
in my
either.
head, I can. It's like I picture somebody, so maybe I do subconsciously know who that is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know. I have to look up
Maybe I
just in
do know.
resells.
But yeah, it was a one of those bags, those Falaven Falaven fall. You know what I'm talking about? Those bags begins with an F. It's like a
No.
German name. No.
No.
Oh, okay. It was one of those bags, but it was cute. It's a cute bag too. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing that I found is that what we're doing? Is I have it next
Yeah.
to me, so
Show it.
I will show you guys. And I was super stoked when I found this, and nobody else bid on it. It was at the Goodwill auction. It was this right here. It is a prison monitor TV from the prisons because
Stop.
no, I'm being serious. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need it. I need it. And it's clear, so you can't hide
Yeah.
contraband in it. And it even
Oh.
I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Let me see. Right here, right here is his name and his prison number. He etched it on the back of it, and it works. And I can't, I got it at the auction. And I really didn't think I was going to get it. Oh, I'm probably out of the picture. I really didn't think I was going to get it because I thought
Yeah.
everybody knows about prison monitors and TVs, but
Uh-huh.
nobody bid on it but me. And I got it. I don't know if I paid 5 or 10, but either way, I have it written
Yeah.
down in my inventory.
Cool.
But keep an eye out, and especially the CRTs, those TVs. Oh my gosh, get those because they can be worth like upwards to like $200, 150 to
Wow.
$200. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to keep it and then
It's
put it
very
in my eBay room,
yeah.
like and hook stuff up. But there's the channels, like for the channels and stuff too.
Right.
But
It's
it's super
very
cool.
cool. It reminds me of the clear phones, remember?
The Swatch phones. I had one of those. I had a Swatch phone, Mo. I feel
What,
like I'm blown out
was it a
here. Here we
Swatch
go.
phone? My sister's it was just a clear phone.
Well, mine was a Swatch phone.
Oh,
Oh,
well, yeah. You're
yeah.
spoiled.
I was not. Well, I mean, I probably was. I just didn't know. I didn't. I
I
mean,
was well,
whatever.
you're an only child. The
I
he says
Chat,
Justin Resells has 68,000 followers. You better get on there and comment.
oh, maybe I do know. Maybe that's why. in my head, I as soon as he
Yeah.
said the
Uh-huh.
name, I was like, I feel like I know who that is.
Right.
I'm gonna Google him and see if it is
And
him. Oh,
Chad said, the TV is awesome. Love it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
oh yeah, it is very
I
cool.
didn't even think of them being clear. Just usually, I don't know, when you see like video, like they're in cages or something. Well, I guess that was a personal one. Like he had it in a cell, right?
And
So,
yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
Who manufactured that?
This one is uh AMPD, like
Huh.
amped, like a
Hmm.
comma. But it's in good shape.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked on it. And it
The
literally,
inmate took good care of it.
he did take. Who said that? You said it, or
I said it.
and yeah, the CRTs are the ones to look out for. But I
I
was just
hope
so
that
stoked.
that inmate is out and he's living a,
His best life.
yeah, successful
Mm-hmm.
non
Non recidivist. Hopefully, he doesn't have a high recidivism rate.
yeah, right?
Yeah. I wonder, and then of course I'm like, it's our area is small, but not so small. I mean, it's 800,000 people, but I was like, do I
Right.
know this name? I'm like looking at the name because it's his first initial and his last name, or it could be a woman. I'm assuming it's a man, but I shouldn't do that. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know. You know what?
Yeah.
I could look at me, my little investigation. I could probably type in his prison number and find out who it is.
I'm sure you could figure out who it was.
I ain't got time for that. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess.
See,
So,
I'd like, it'd be like in the middle of the night or, I'm going to bed. I'm like, I want to know who that is. Let me,
exactly. That's my
before I go to
ADH.
sleep.
Mm-hmm. My ADH brain is like all over the place. Like, oh, wait a minute. Let me list this. Let me eat these grapes. Let me make some coffee. Let me see who this prisoner was. Do I know him? Did I go to high school with him? Did I go to college with him? Maybe I used to lifeguard with him. Did I ever serve him drinks at the
Oh
bar?
my
Was I
God.
responsible for his DUI? I'm telling you, Mo, I could keep going and going and
Oh my
going.
God. Killing me.
Oh my gosh. Mm. Ay, ay, ay. I'm a mess. And see, look, and I had coffee. I told you I'm drinking coffee too. I'm a mess. Oh my gosh. So, what about you? Have you had any good sales on eBay?
No,
No, but
my
you've had
sales
some,
have
right?
been slow. And
Well,
I had the, well, I'll talk about it. Here's my two sad sales. Um,
no, they're not
well,
sad. They're
one's not sad,
sales.
but this one
They're
is.
sales.
Hold on. There we go. I sold a Bob Ross puzzle for $10.
Okay.
I don't know why I had this.
Bob Ross 300 piece double sided. Double sided. That's pretty interesting. So
Yeah, like
was the
one
one
side,
side
I think it was
of the
color,
painting?
and one was you can color it. I
Oh.
don't know if like at some point I bought like a lot of something somewhere and
Uh-huh.
it was in there, but it was just so. Anyway, then I sold this. And this was the let earlier this week. Couldn't find it. I had just sold it a couple weeks ago.
Oh. Did you ask St. Anthony
I
to
like at the
help you?
very I asked St. Anthony. I asked my sister that passed. Um
Oh.
and they weren't really into helping me with this.
They were like, you
I
got
was
this, Mo.
like, come on. Because I went down in the morning and I was like, oh, because it sold like at night. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool. Now, anyway, these things sell pretty good. They're like little pocket Bibles.
Uh-huh.
I specifically, this one's the King James Bible. It sells for more than just generic Bible. I don't know. I
Uh-huh.
don't know the difference. I don't know the differences. Anyway, so just so you know, but I got that at a church sale for $1. But anyway, so I go downstairs and I'm looking for it. You notice I don't have it listed of where I put it, probably because
Oh.
I had listed it and I put everything that I just list, like I'll take it and put it in a box or bin or whatever, and then
Uh-huh.
I'll go over and put stuff away. And I didn't when I did this. So it should have been in the bin.
Right.
There was a couple other things in there. I couldn't find it. I looked
Mm-hmm.
through all my bins. I looked on the shelves. I looked at stuff that like around my table, like boxes of stuff that's getting right. Like, did I put it there? I went upstairs. I s- I chilled for a little bit. I went back down. I looked through everything again. I couldn't find it. Saying
Well, you
anything. My
eventually did.
sister,
I know you did.
whoever. And then I was like, remember I posted to our little chat. I was like, please send me some good vibes because I can't find this. And it was like late at night. Like it didn't actually I mean I did find it, printed the label by the
Uh-huh.
9 o'clock deadline,
Uh-huh.
but I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to cancel this. It's like
Oh,
the
that
one
would have been a
decent sale
bummer.
I'm having all week.
Yeah.
I went downstairs. I was like, I guess I'm looking one more time in these bins. And I found it at the bottom of one of the bin. And I had looked at that bin like 3 times. I don't know why I missed it,
Huh.
but I found it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Make sure your inventory is up to date.
That's the importance of a skew. So
I
those that don't
know.
skew have to hunt.
And this is right, but I shouldn't have because I do have the system where it just got listed or it just got photographed.
Uh-huh.
It's either put away or it's in there. That's the only two places it should be.
What's the 2505 number?
I
In that
listed
looks like
it May, so I listed the very end of May.
oh, okay. I forgot that you do that.
Yeah.
2505. Yeah, that's
Anyway,
true.
so
That's a great flip from a dollar into four. Did you have to put batteries in it or anything?
yeah, it needs batteries, but
Hmm.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't ship with the battery. I put the battery in. I say it's tested, and then I say
Uh-huh.
battery not included.
Battery not included.
Hmm.
That was a good movie. Do you remember that movie? Batteries not
Uh,
included. Didn't it
yes,
have Steve Gutenberg?
yeah, I
Isn't that
think so.
him?
Yeah, wasn't it a ripoff of the other one?
Short Circuit.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Oh, maybe that's the one with Gutenberg, Short
is Steve
Circuit.
Gutenberg short circuit? I can't remember.
I think so. That
And then
sounds
they
more
made
familiar.
batteries not included was a ripoff. Hi,
Okay.
Roman. Be
Hey,
careful
Roman.
driving. Don't type.
He is typing, so
I know.
oh, just
Just
hit the
drive.
like button. Just hit the like button and drive. Just
Yes.
hit the like button at a stoplight, okay? Maybe a
Yes.
train. If there's a train passing, then you can, take some time and type stuff out. But be safe, Roman. We
Yeah.
need your
Be careful.
we need your laughter in our lives.
For real. Seriously. All right.
He was watching my eBay story yesterday and was typing well, whatever. He was like laughing at Matt basically because Matt's in my Instagram story wearing
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you saw it. We found last night in our tote. It must be a Halloween costume and it's a huge like King Kong hand. So it's huge. It goes around your waist. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. Yeah.
And the thumb comes around and velcros so it looks like
Oh,
you
okay.
were
So you could
yeah.
dress up in the dress and like
Yes.
yes.
So
Amy's
we
that's what
saved it.
Amy's gonna be for Halloween.
No,
She's gonna be Fay Ray or whatever.
I'm gonna be what I always
Fay
am.
Ray was the first one, right? And then Jessica Lange was there.
I've never seen those movies, Mo. I've
Oh
never
my
seen
god. King
Godzilla.
Kong.
Is that Godzilla? The
No, King
movie?
Kong's just King Kong.
Oh, that's the name of the movie, King Kong. I've never seen those movies. I'm I'm just a simple girl. I like I've seen like I feel like
How do you just not even know about King Kong?
what's Godzilla then?
Godzilla is
Is that different?
Japanese. I mean, yeah.
So the
As
wait. Okay, King Kong is a monkey, and
King
Godzilla
Kong is
is
the giant gorilla that
okay.
scales the Empire State Building with the girl, and then they shoot him down.
Okay, and the Godzilla is like a dinosaur looking thing. Is that right? Godzilla. I wasn't into that. That's the same genre of like fantasy, Star Wars, Star Trek. I wasn't into that type. Girl, I grew up on, well, I
I
didn't
mean,
grow up
but
on
you
it, like
it's like
reality
a I,
TV.
I mean,
Is it?
it's like it's in the cultural like you should know who King Kong is even if you're not into King Kong.
Oh, he's the monkey. I get that. And I can see him holding the lady with the white dress and
Yeah,
stuff. I just
right.
wasn't into that stuff. Like Conan the Barbarian, and that seems like that same like type of movie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What did Roman say? Matt looked like Ghostbusters.
Oh, I don't know because it disappeared.
Oh no, it's still there.
I
Matt looks like
but
Ghostbusters.
it's not it disappeared from my thing.
Oh, I see what you're
Like I
saying.
can't put it up. I don't know why it was there and I was getting ready to put it up and it's gone. Amy only watches romantic movies. Amy
I
was
don't even. I don't
Hallmark.
even. What
Nah.
would be? Oh no, definitely not a
Amy just
Hallmark
doesn't
girl.
watch movies. Like,
I live. If you had to ask me, if you asked me, what do you watch? 95% of the stuff I watch is YouTube. Or I don't. I mean, we don't have cable in our house. We don't have cable. We have Netflix. I don't watch a ton of Netflix anymore.
yeah,
It's all YouTube. But I don't watch a ton of YouTube. I like I listen to podcasts and stuff on
yeah.
YouTube, and I listen to podcasts too. I don't know, but romantic movies. What would be a romantic movie? I mean, I used to watch like like the traditional like Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles, but those were like when you were young.
Mm-hmm.
Is that would that be a romantic movie?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I'm sure Roman's talking about like you know what's that other stuff called? The Shades of Gray. What is that called? What is that?
That's just straight up. I mean, I didn't watch it, but and that's just straight up like porn.
It's
He's
disguised as.
laughing at you. Ha ha ha.
Oh my gosh. We got sidetracked. Oh, my
Yeah,
sales. My
yeah.
sales.
Ready?
Oh, oh, yeah. Perfect. We just recorded our Dash to Sass episode today. We were talking about aliens, and this was
Aliens, and you
perfect.
sold ET. What is this? Do you put it on your head? What is it?
I think it is. I think it's an inflatable ET torso, and I
Okay.
think it's part of a costume. So if you are riding your bike, you have a basket.
Oh, you put him in the basket.
You put
Yes.
him in the
Okay.
basket, and then you put
Uh-huh.
the hoodie over top of them. So it's not tall. It's probably like 18 inches tall. And I mean, I got 21.88 for it. It's
Nice.
inflatable 3D. You
Yeah.
just blow it up. It's not even like a plug-in inflatable, but it's pretty cool. It was in the bottom of one of my totes and it was all
Nice.
crumpled up, looked like garbage, but it's cool. It's
That's
definitely
awesome.
nostalgic. That was one of my
Yes.
favorite rides at Universal Studios was the ET one. The ET one. You would like flying above the trees. Like they just did a really good
Yeah.
job.
I've never been
The scene
to
designers.
Universal. The
Oh,
have you seen ET?
I have seen ET
Okay. Okay.
one, maybe two times. But did I tell you the story about ET? ET came out. What was that? ET came out when I was 4 or 5 years old, and we went to the movie theaters. I remember specifically, well, in my mind, it was me and my dad. And remember when ET turned gray? I don't know what
Yes.
that I got scared and we had to leave the movie theater. And I was scared. I was like, I gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. So
Yeah.
I was not a fan of it because that in my mind, that's like that was one of my first memory, not first memories, but I was
Yeah, like
little.
right. Yeah.
But I remember being scared and we had to leave. So I was traumatized by ET. It was definitely not a PG movie, I don't think. Was it?
I remember it was a PG movie. Yeah, but
Well,
but
I was
this was
traumatized.
PG before PG-13
Oh. Hmm.
because I remember we had a we this was years ago. Years and years ago. I am I get up, it's snowing hard, and I'm like, they're gonna cancel school. I'm waiting, waiting, waiting. They don't cancel. So I get in my car to drive. And they didn't cancel it, but they should have. And then by the time, then by the time the kids get there, then they're sending them home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, a lot of kids didn't show up. So, and only two teachers were there. There was only two of us that made it in
Oh
because it was
wow.
pretty bad. So we split the kids we had up between us. And she had some movies, the other teacher. She gave me one. It was E.T.
Uh-huh.
And one of the very first things, and this was like, I mean, I had only been teaching like a year or two, right?
Uh-huh.
The very first, I forgot. Like I hadn't seen E.T. in a while. I put it
Uh-huh.
on. One of them, I forget if it's Elliot calls his brother, his brother calls him. One of them calls the other one penis breath.
What?
In the very beginning, they're fighting,
Stop it.
and I'm
Are
like,
you
oh,
serious?
I start sweating. I'm like, oh my god! I look at the kids. Could care
Nothing.
less. No.
Well, they're middle school, right? That
Yeah,
you were
it was middle
teaching.
school, but I was like, like I
You're
didn't
like,
even
great.
think about that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
see now today after it would be a PG-13 movie, but it
Penis
was just a
breath.
PG.
I can't. I can't. This with the implications of that. Oh my gosh.
um, let's see. Chad says I couldn't find an item this week. I looked everywhere. I never found it. It sold 2 weeks ago on eBay.
Oh
Did you sell it somewhere
no.
else, or was it like one of those eBay glitches where it got relisted?
Oh. What? Oh yeah. That's
Or did you
true.
sell it on another platform? That stinks. I
Yeah.
knew I hadn't sold this because I had just put it up. You know,
Uh-huh.
it was in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
That
That's a
stinks. That
it
stinks.
does. Oh
Especially if
no.
it's, I mean, either way. I mean, if it's not your fault, that stinks even more. But if
Yeah.
it's,
So I want to know, did you cancel
I
the
don't know
item or
what
did
is
you
going
ask the
on.
seller if they would like a full refund? Because that's what I do. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, our inventory, it's been misplaced inventory. Would you like to cancel the item for a full refund? And then when they say
Yeah.
yes, I can say, buyer
Seller,
asked to
I don't
cancel.
buyer canceled. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've never lost something, but I had a broken thing, and I was like, this broke. I'm assuming you want to it's or it's about to break. You want to cancel? And he was like, oh
Right.
yes, thank you. My this just so you know, my uh it was an eBay glitch, double listed. Yeah, that
Oh,
stinks. That
yeah.
stinks. Just say the comment things are being weird today.
Oh,
Comments are being
really?
weird. Well, like I put that one up of Chad's and it disappeared, and you have to re-click on it to.
Oh, it says message retracted on mine. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Roman said ET designed a new AI eBay lister. Oh, really?
ET designed the new AIV lister. Yeah, maybe. Well, if ET designed it, maybe it would be better.
Because he's got foreknowledge of the future.
ET was a botanist, though. He was a plant guy.
ET was a vegan or a vegetarian.
No, he was a like they were like here. He was here studying our plants, our local flora.
Oh, that's why
He was
he
a
has a
plant.
flower
Yeah,
in his
and
hand
he kind of
in the
yeah.
thing. ET doesn't have glitches. True, true, true. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just apologized and gave them a full refund. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
you can do at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Just suck it up.
Suck it up, buttercup.
It stinks. I
Yeah, I
would
know.
report it to eBay, but
Oh, yeah,
report
that
my
is.
glitch.
They'd be like, "Oh, are you probably listed it as quantity of two, and you just didn't notice?" That's what they
Yeah,
would say.
exactly.
They
Yeah,
would
uh-huh.
get. eBay loves to gaslight you. You know.
Yep. All right,
Visual.
let's see. Yeah.
What did he say?
He said I need to go to that website that checks for duplicate eBay listings just to make sure. Yeah.
What website?
I know.
I
What
don't know
is it?
about this website.
And does it check duplicates like of something you've already sold? Like, how
What?
does that
I've never
work?
heard of this. I need to know. I'm taking notes, Chad. Send us
Yeah,
a
let
link.
us know.
Send us a link. That's interesting. I've never heard of
Oh,
that.
he retracted it because there was a typo. Oh,
Oh.
okay. We don't care. Typos happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the website, Chad? I would
Yeah.
like to know. Let's see Amy's other sale.
Oh,
Richard
yeah.
Wolf Flexible Endoscope Hard Case. Black Travel. No key. Cool.
I know. I bought this at a Goodwill for $5. It sold for
148.
148. And
Wow.
they paid a lot for shipping because it was 14 pounds with the box and everything. And it it's great when you see any medical equipment. And this was a
Right.
salesman sample.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he was basically like a rep, like for a surgical rep.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I knew instantly just from working in like radiology and stuff like that
Uh-huh.
you know that somebody would want this, and what do you know, it's going international.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was pretty
Nice.
stoked. I know. So
Yeah.
keep an eye
Awesome.
out for medical cases. I mean, if it had the endoscope in it, you could have got like I think like $1,400 or
Oh,
whatever.
wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
But the case, hey, 150.
Uh-huh. And it's in great shape too. I just took
Mm-hmm.
the salesman sample or whatever it said on the side off, but
Right.
it's pretty big. It's pretty big too. So
Yeah.
gotta keep your endoscope clean and travel safe.
Ooh, 50-cent ET plush. Nice. It was vintage. I would probably keep it.
Hmm.
Hi,
Is it the one?
John.
Is it the ones with the tall neck, like those ones, like those big plushes, or is it
Yeah.
the small size? And with the yeah, those are cool. Hi, John. How are you? Good afternoon. I had to check at the time.
I don't
I didn't want to
know
be
if yeah,
saying the
noon. Yeah.
wrong
Well,
day.
it's noon it's afternoon where we are. I think Roman's talking about your sale. It is a good sale. That's cool. I would look at any kind of box that looked like this, like any of these kind of cases,
Hmm.
honestly, because they can be pricey, regardless of medical, any of those hard
Like the Pelican cases and stuff
Pelican
too.
cases and all those
Mhm.
kinds. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
expensive.
I was surprised that Goodwill had it marked at like it was 4.99, and that's shocking. I guess
Oh,
they just
wow.
thought I think they just thought it's trash. Well, the fact that it had no key and
Yeah,
whatever. But I was stoked because it had the paperwork. I don't know if you could tell, but behind the lid, there's like a little, yeah, there's little straps or whatever, and
yeah.
it folds down and it
Oh,
had the
okay. This
paperwork.
comes down. Yeah.
Yes, it had all the paperwork, so I knew exactly the model and everything that
Oh,
it was.
nice. Yeah.
I didn't have
Sweet.
to figure it out too much. So yeah,
Yeah.
excited, super
Mm-hmm.
excited. Are you wearing a Garfield shirt?
Yes.
Is it vintage?
No. It's that,
It's
you know where I got it? The
Spencer's.
Amazon. No, Amazon.
Oh, okay.
They have that print on it's a nice quality shirt.
Uh-huh. They have print on
Um,
demand,
yeah. And it's nice. No, I wish I could find a
a vintage
vintage
one.
one like that, but
Yeah.
also, I told you, I don't like men's t-shirts.
Oh, that's right, you did.
So, and you don't find vintage women's fit t-shirts. They're just all men's. So,
I
it would
don't
have to
like
be really good.
I don't like women's t-shirts. I don't
No, I
maybe
don't I don't
I
like
don't know.
when the armpit hangs down too far or I I need my armpits to touch.
So you need like a cap, like the cap sleeves or whatever.
No, no, it just needs to be like if you get a men's, I don't want to show my fat arm. If you get a men's, like this would be all like hanging down.
Right, like mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
But
that.
I like it. I like the baggy fit, because then I can tie it up or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but I just like it fitted there, like across here,
Well,
because that's also that's also my skinniest. When it's baggy there, I look even fatter.
uh, I don't like how women's shirts. I don't like the V. That's so well like like late 90s 2000 like the V's. I don't know. Most of them that I had seen were like V's or U's. I don't like a scoop neck. I don't like a scoop neck unless it's like not boat but like really I don't know.
I don't like
Just
it. Well,
goofy.
I
I
don't
like
like
the
it.
men's.
Look, I don't like it. Men's come up too high too.
Mm,
Anyway, we're off topic. All the
totally.
guys in here really love to hear this. Let's see. John says, "Oh, yeah, true. It wouldn't really help me if he already sold it." But John, today's last day of school. Yay! Oh, the storm knocked off power.
Oh,
Where
so you went to the
where's
flea
John?
market.
Are you around here? Oh, fun. Nice.
Nice. Love it.
Nice.
I want to know all the good stuff you got from the
Yeah.
flea market. What did Chad say about something?
Oh,
Did he?
i- well, he said search Google for eBay duplicate listing scanner.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
write that down.
And
You-
his ET was vintage. Still check your
Yes.
car. I always leave plush that I buy in my car when it's warm.
Yes. Yes.
Make sure that anything's in there.
I got this. This is super
I wouldn't
cool.
pass it up at 50 cents either. I'd get
Totally.
it.
I mean, if you have to pay with change, in my mind, it's basically free.
Yeah.
You know, that's
That's
how
Amy's girl math.
girl math, girl math, girl
Oh
math,
yeah,
free.
Bucks County. Yeah. No, yeah, we same weather. Yeah, those storms were pretty wicked last night. My husband works in Philly and he was right when he left. We had just gotten it the first round and then he was driving through it. He said it was a mess.
Oh, I sent you a speaking of plush, I sent you a picture of a plush that I got to Thursday. I paid $10 for a whole Gaylord of plush, and this was in
Yeah.
excuse me, this was inside, and it was in great shape. I just had to clean like superficial a spot off, but I was so stoked. And it goes for like $50 like
Nice.
consistently. Um,
Yeah.
it's a I don't know if you got did you get the picture? Did
Oh,
I send it somewhere else?
hold on.
I thought you could share it. Don't mind my eBay mess
I
in
know,
the
but it's
background.
it's
it's a it's a Hello Kitty Sanrio plush, but it's a pineapple, and it's probably like 2.5 feet tall, 20 inches. I'm not sure, but it's huge, and it's so cute. It's so soft. It's a squishmallow, um, Hello Kitty crossover. But I was stoked. It was in good shape. I'm sure I saw my kid eyeballing it. His
He'd give it to his girlfriend.
his girl, well, she's a Sanrio girl, not a Hello Kitty
Uh-huh.
girl, so I'm not sure.
Oh.
I found a
How
Kirby.
are you? You can be Sanrio without Hello Kitty?
Yeah, because
I
Sanrio
mean,
has other stuff
yeah,
too,
but
other characters.
she doesn't care about Hello Kitty? I don't know. I was
Not
just
as much.
asking.
Not unless it's
Okay.
like little trinkety things. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's like yeah. But it's cute. It's super,
Hold on, I have it now.
super cute. Oh, you do?
It's a whole system. It takes too long.
Oh, I thought it was just a quick
No.
copy paste. Oh,
No.
yeah, there it is. It's cute.
Hold on.
It's
There we
huge.
go.
I tried to put my hand. Yeah, I mean,
Oh
look at my
yeah.
hand compared to
I
that.
like her in the pineapple. It's so cute.
I know, and it's like I said, it's pretty big. It's in good shape too. $50 all day long, and I also found an original Five Nights at Freddy. I think it's called Fozbear, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like 20. It's like 20 inches tall too, and it's from 2017, and that goes for like $50 all day long too.
Oh
So I
wow.
gotta And there's a ton of other plush. I didn't take a picture of that one. Um,
Nice.
so I'm excited to hopefully sell those. And
Yeah.
I like how I like the squishies because you can squish them down pretty small. Like I think I could get that one in like a 10 by 10 box maybe. That not the Five Nights or the FNAF,
Hello.
but the Hello Kitty. Yeah, I've I think I could get it pretty small. You know, not
Yeah,
sure.
right in a plastic bag, suck the air out. Yeah.
Suck the air out and then stick it in a box probably, just so
Uh-huh.
it doesn't like explode the um
Right. Yeah, the package.
have a little blowout on the side of the
Yeah.
thing. Hmm.
I don't know. When I sell plush for more than 20 or more, you usually get a box.
Yeah.
Less than that, you're getting it's in a bag.
Hmm.
I don't sell. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't had too many, but I have had some that have been like what's that one I sold recently? I think I sold him for like 30 or something, 30 something. Henry, some vintagey dog.
Oh yes, I remember
I put
that.
him in a little box. I
You
put him in a
did.
plastic bag and all. I think I did. Yeah. Yes, we will. I have a few um around here that, actually one's going on today. It's in North Wilmington.
Uh-huh.
It's, for this weekend. It started today. It's my favorite. They're Cohen's. I don't know if they've ever, I mean, they've probably been up in Bucks County, but they're good. He knows like that you're reselling, they give you deals, they're fair, you know.
Hmm.
That's my favorite. That does around here. I don't know if he goes up as far as Bucks, but he does Chester, Delaware County, and then Northern Delaware.
Well, I told you, Mo, my absolutely favorite TikToker is their TikTok handle is called Shop SBH. I think it's called like Shops by Helen or something like that. And they live
Okay.
in that area and he posts about estate sales and stuff like that. So you should follow them because these
On
homes and these items that they are finding are like beautiful because he'll
where?
say something about like outside of Philly and I'm like, "Oh, Mo's near there."
Yeah.
So
What is it called?
it's called shopsbh .com, but that's what their TikTok handle is. Absolutely favorite TikToker, like as far as reselling
Shops
content.
SBH?
No, shop SBH.
Shop
Mm-hmm. Shop.
SBH. Okay.
But follow them. You'll love it. You'll follow. Like I love their whole style of stuff. Like it's just the best. Totally the best. John,
Hmm.
if you have TikTok too, you should check them out. It's all. It's got to be in your area, or at least uh,
Oh,
in
main line.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Weekly estate sales on the main line.
I don't know what that
Do
any of that means.
they do the estate sales?
No, they don't do the. I don't know. They don't do the estate sales. They just do buy. They buy from them, and they have online. They have an online store, but their online
Oh, it's
stores.
Sales by Helen.
Yeah, sales by
Yeah,
Helen.
they do all online estate sales. Like
Oh, that
you have to bid online. Oh yeah, they find yeah, I know who that is.
okay. That well,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. All of their stuff is amazing. Like I, if I
Yeah,
had
but
a ton of
I think it
discretionary.
probably I haven't looked at it in a long time because I usually just pass it up because like they have specific sales and they do it all online. It's usually not in person that I've
Oh,
seen.
well, he
It's
will
like
show like videos and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
but they'll have like
understand.
very expensive art and
Yes,
um
it's beautiful. It's
Cohen's
beautiful.
is good, John. I like Cohen.
Yeah,
Um yeah, very expensive art and
like they have like
like they'll
little.
have specific jewelry
Yes.
sales. I don't know if it's in my budget.
Oh, well, it's still amazing to like look at. I like learn a lot just by
Yeah, oh
watching
yeah, yeah.
them.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah,
they just
they're
have
always
cool
having
stuff.
sales. Like they always pop up.
Like if I
Yeah,
had a
sales
bunch of
by Helen. It's
discretion,
sales by Helen.
yeah, if I had
Yeah.
a ton of discretionary income, I would be buying like this stuff to decorate my house because it's just
Yeah.
like he had like a whole scene like I mean when you watch him you'll see he had like a whole table laid out of like all this Nantucket stuff and I was like oh like it made you want to like fall in love with like Nantucket style
Beachy.
stuff but
Oh,
and that's
well,
like what I'm getting out of like
you're
of
getting
the
out of it. You know, the big thing is if I'm just going to tell you, if you're out shopping and you find a LL Bean boat tote, grab it
oh I
because
have
that's
one.
like the whole thing. I don't have a boat tote. I have a big Land's End bag that I use like
Oh,
for the beach.
maybe mine's a Lands End one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, I think that might be it. But it's that say
Boat
it's
totes are
that
a little stiffer. Land's End's like kind of floppy.
yeah, this one is like sail material. You know, it's real thick, like a really thick canvas. The lady told me that she was a retired teacher. So and I was like totally I could totally see it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah.
cream with red, that red handle that goes all the way down to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I bought
Yeah.
it like when I first started reselling, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna take my packages to the post office in this." Little did I know that my
Yeah.
business was gonna grow exponentially, and that would
Right. I
not be
know. Even I can't fit mine in there. Yeah,
exactly.
but the boat totes are like now I say it, that's my FYP the other day was all boat totes
Uh-huh.
and it'll be boat totes again
Yeah.
because everybody's like has the boat totes. Anyway,
Yes.
um so if you find an LLB one, uh, a lot of people get a monogram, so that sucks. But if you get them with just something plain or something,
Uh-huh.
pick it
Yeah.
up because these ladies are buying them. Between that and those ugly look, I'm all for weird and
Uh-huh.
but those stupid Labubu things, I can't take those little fuzzy monster things that people are putting on their purse.
Like a
Labubu.
key hanger? I don't know. I've never heard of this Labubu.
Oh, look it up.
Laboob? Like how do you spell it?
Yeah.
Laboo?
Everything is a museum. Yeah, the main line. I get it. I get it, John. Yeah. Everything on the main line is priceless. Yeah. I feel like
Oh,
Sales
I
by Helen, when I've looked at it online, is that's for like that's personal. You're buying it for yourself. You're buying it
yeah.
because you collect something, artwork. You know, it's not like I'm not reselling their stuff. Like it's too
Oh,
expensive. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I get it. That's why I said if I had
Uh-huh.
discretionary, but it's still
My
great
address,
talk.
yeah. My address is Wilmington, but I don't live in the city. I'm outside of the city. I'm 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 right off Route 7 l- um uh which goes up into PA. But anyway, I'm like 2 miles from the line,
But doesn't
from the
your mail
PA
go
line.
to Wilmington? Like, isn't your mailing address Wilmington?
Wilmington's weird. Like we don't have all these like. W- So yes, Wilmington, but I don't
Uh-huh.
live in the city.
Yeah.
Wilmington, because I'm not in an incorporated town or anything. I'm just in a suburb.
Oh,
So
okay.
Wilmington has satellite post offices that handle, like technically, Biden lives in Greenville.
Uh-huh.
And but technically, I mean, people always put Greenville on their address, but technically they're Wilmington. Like my post office is the Marshallton post office, but we don't put Marshallton. Everybody puts Wilmington. So you're either a Wilmington address, except for a couple places, or you're a Newark address up here where I am. It's just kind of split. I'm like on the
It's so
across. If I
weird.
go out to the main street across the way, those people are Newark addresses. So
Huh.
that city handles theirs. And then a half a mile down the street is Hockessin. That's where I put my that's where I take my mail to.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get in trouble.
It's weird, like, cause like we don't have towns, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
We're just all a big sprawling suburb in northern Delaware.
Well, if anybody saw our thumbnail, um, we were going to talk about myths, five myths for reselling, right, Mo?
Yes.
That are debunked because they're not true. It's not true. And we are the official Mythbusters for the reselling business. Let me go get my blowtorch and what other things would they have? Crash test dummies. These have been proven to be not true. And the first one I'll go over is the first myth is that you need a ton of money to start reselling. And we all know that you absolutely don't need it.
Mm-mm.
Nope, not at
Start
all.
small. You can
Yep.
you can make a couple bucks selling bread and butter, you know, items that don't sell. Plus, you just go to your house. What are you
Yeah,
done with?
exactly. Your
You know?
closet. Start
Yeah.
selling your good stuff. And then you
Mm-hmm.
can build capital to start, sourcing outside
Yeah. And
of your
I
house.
mean, that's what I did. I had
Hmm.
stuff that I was getting rid of, and I was like, okay, start here.
Hmm. I think I started with $100, like in my actual, like, well, like, okay, let's just
Right. I'm gonna
start.
start with $100. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. But my first item only cost like 2.99, and I flipped it for like 25 like a couple days later, and I was like, "Oh, I could really do this." So,
Right?
I
Yeah.
guess technically I started with $2.99 plus tax. So, yeah. Yep. I don't know. What's another myth that people have?
Only rare items make big profit.
True. That's true. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously, we all know everyday items, every
Mm-hmm.
day, every day, every day. Clothes, like I would have never thought to think like before reselling, I didn't even think about buying clothes on eBay, but it's
Right.
amazing. When I was doing just clothing, or probably like 75% of my eBay was just clothing, I was
Yeah.
making more like in my 90-day total from just clothing.
Right.
And I mean, when you find good stuff, people pay up, you
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. But
And it's I mean, people that are just clothing sellers too, like you don't have to sell. You can find really good stuff that sells for a high profit, but you can also sell the 20, $30 items, but it's
mhm,
just quantity. You're just selling them all the time. Like,
yep,
do you know what I mean?
uh-huh. Yeah,
Some of
like
the clothing sellers I watch.
oh yeah, and people that like if you are just like I just say average like eBay seller, everything seller, you wouldn't even probably think twice to
Below
look at.
average.
Well, you know what I mean. Like you wouldn't
I know.
even think twice if you saw like a Target brand, like a New Day is a Target brand, but
Yeah.
it sells, and it's like if you have all the correct factor stacking
Uh-huh.
things, it sells. And people, I think people don't, they overlook it because they're like, oh, that's just a Target brand, you
I
know?
don't sell a lot of clothing. I sold a pair of Walmart sneakers.
Oh, really?
They were the dupes of like Adidas. They had like an animal print or something that were
Okay.
popular. Like it was like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But I sold them for like $30.
Oh, really? What is it, the
Yeah,
like time
because
and true?
they were I guess
Uh huh.
they were trending. Do you
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy to think that
Mhm.
the Walmart stuff. But even there are things now, like Walmart has like upped their fashion. Like they are selling stuff in Walmart now
Yeah.
that brands that they're selling brands in Walmart now that were sold at like the mall. Or I guess I could say like Reebok is now sold in
What is?
um Reebok.
Reebok. Yes,
Reebok,
I it's funny my whole story
Lunchbox.
about going to Walmart yesterday and
Uh-huh.
I walked past all the clothes and they do like their athleisure,
Yeah.
section is there and like a ton of Reebok t-shirts
Uh-huh.
no,
Reebok,
for women.
Champion is there
Mhm.
too now. Uh, what else? What are some other things? I can't think of any right now. But
You can't go
lunch. I
wrong
think
with
it's
the
called
Champion
Lunchbox.
sweatshirt, I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna find a reverse weave at Walmart, but you never know.
No.
You
But
never
like you need
know.
a sweatshirt, Walmart's coming
Hmm.
through for you.
And Old
And it's
Navy. Old Navy
Yeah.
does, not in Walmart, but just in general. Like you would think Old Navy is just like a typical like a, like a lower, not a lower end, but just like a mid brand. But if you find uh the right pieces, they sell too. They sell all day
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
It is small world. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I know where. Whatever.
And I like going
Um,
up in your area for the thrift stores because mine are
in,
not that great down here.
in the Lancasters, enough.
Yeah.
Chad should be scooping up all that granny core now that Lavender Clothesline left.
No, I'm going to go get it.
You better get. You gotta get up
I
early,
haven't even
Mo.
I haven't even been up there. I'm
Oh my
still getting
gosh.
through my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she seemed to do well with like the I'm not sure what it was, like the Amish or Mennonite, probably Mennonite clothing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Never
Hmm.
would yeah, never would have thought of that, right?
I know. So the third um myth buster I'll do is that reselling is easy money. I think people think, when they watch all these shorts, they're like, oh, I picked this up for $5, listed it on eBay, and I made $450. Cha-ching. Like, that's basically a short, right? But it's definitely a lot of work. And I mean, we all know that. So that
Yeah.
was definitely debunked because what do people like doing? Shopping. What do people hate doing? Listing.
For real, for real.
I mean, you know, that's why people have virtual assistants. I mean, I don't have a virtual assistant.
No,
I mean,
I wish I
but
did.
I wish I wish it could be easier. Well, you know what? It, I mean, yeah, I wish aspects of it could be easier, but if it was easier, then everybody would be doing it, then it'd be
Right.
saturated and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not as easy.
I don't do thrift stores that much, but I do like yours up there. I do.
Oh,
Well, because you probably pick different things. I don't know exactly what you sell, Chad, so
what did Chad
um
say? He doesn't.
he
He
doesn't do
doesn't.
thrift stores. Yeah.
He doesn't at all. Like at all, at all. Or where do you source from? Do you source from yard sales? Do you estate sales, flea
Probably. Yeah.
markets? Do you do bulk buys? Do you do pallets? I need to know.
He has a full-time regular job, I think.
Hmm.
So,
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I totally get it. I get it. I get
myth busted number 4.
it.
You can sell anything on eBay or Amazon. Nope. We all know that. We've all had something taken down.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We've all
Totally.
had it. And
Well,
even if it's he says state sales and yeah, private pickup, that's cool.
oh, that would be the best. Private
Oh
pickups.
wait, he was a full-time for 2 years. Yeah. I see, it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
I
get it.
mean, I have somebody, my husband's working. Matt's working.
Right.
So, there's 2.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah.
Well, according to the Vero list on eBay, we can't
Oh
list
yeah.
anything, like literally anything,
Oh my God.
because
I know.
there are so many brands that are like on the Vero list. Don't look at it. Just don't even look at it because
And
you
sometimes it's
wouldn't list
wrong,
anything.
and sometimes like you can't get a clear answer.
Hmm.
Um, who's the one we watch? Tuition Ain't Cheap. She like the whole perfume thing
Yeah,
and eBay saying it has to be an original box, but some things don't come in a box. And like
exactly.
it's like she was getting if you over the last like couple weeks, she had a couple videos out where she went back and forth
Yeah,
with eBay reps and was told different things. And,
I
it's really, you know, she was, because people were saying, oh, no, you don't sell it in perfume, you sell it in collectibles. And eBay's like,
right.
no, but they're taking stuff, people's stuff getting taken down. And there's no clear answer. That's the other thing. eBay's just such a big beast that there's a lot lost in translation,
It
like of
is.
what is actually their policy.
I know. I sold perfume last week too. I sold a set of like 5 little samples, and they were
Yeah.
vintage samples.
Uh-huh.
It had the original box, but 2 of them were missing, so I discarded the box and listed them all, and
Oh,
they
okay. Yeah,
sold.
see, but and that's the thing. It's
They
like
sold
because
quick.
if, it doesn't get caught, it doesn't get caught, but in their little bots or whatever.
But it was
I
brand
have
new. They
yeah,
weren't opened or anything.
right.
Mhm.
And like I have like when I was watching her, I had just and I still haven't listed them. I think I'm gonna list them somewhere else. But
Uh-huh.
I had bought this lady at an estate sale had a whole she had a whole bunch of unused the Bath and Body Works mists, which I've sold before, the body mists. They don't come in a box.
Mhm.
And so I was like, well, do I list them? I mean, I've sold them on eBay before, but if they're
Mhm.
starting to take stuff, I don't know what to do, but I have
Right.
somewhere else I might put them up. But yeah, I also have, and because I had put it to the side and I just brought it out again because I might list it somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
A vintage Conair hair dryer. The tan ones that everybody had back in the day.
Okay. Did they
They're
hang
like
on the
tan.
wall? Or the
No, it's just a hair dryer. It's just a big old hair dryer.
Okay.
Anyway, I have one that's brand new in the box.
Oh,
I listed it on
nice.
eBay.
Mhm.
They took it down. I researched, they kept saying it was recalled. But this one wasn't
Oh,
recalled. There were some recalls, but it wasn't on this one in particular. But they get,
uh-huh.
uh,
Their AI gets confused.
yeah,
They're
it gets confused.
mm,
And so I had just put it to the side.
uh-huh.
And so I'm gonna try and I just brought it back out. So I'm gonna list it somewhere else because it's brand spanking new.
You gonna put
Um,
it on Macari?
yeah, something
Yeah. You
somewhere.
should do that. Do that. Do it,
But yeah,
Bo.
but eBay is wrong a lot,
Mhm.
but there are things you can't sell or it's not worth it to try because you're just gonna
Mhm.
get taken down. Like Mary Kay, you can try, but sometimes Mary Kay gets you taken down,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Because
Yep, it
they're a
does.
multi-level kind of thing. Let's see
Marketing.
what Chad says. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you gotta, yeah,
What'd he say? What'd Chad say?
yes. His wife stays at home. She's stay-at-home mom. And yeah,
Mhm.
it is easier when you have another. Well, that's the only reason I quit my other job because my husband has a job,
Right.
because I taught. Um, oh, ephemera. Oh, this is John. Nice. I
What did he
love
say?
ephemera.
Well,
Oh,
you have to
sorry.
read them out loud.
Right. John says, I deal mostly in ephemera, so I now focus on flea markets and estate sales. Have not been in a thrift store for reselling purposes in over a year. Yeah, well,
Oh
I wouldn't
wow.
go in there for ephemera. I love ephemera. Um, and whenever I find like just like something cool, like a bag full of postcards, and then if I'm sometimes I'll just pull it out and I'll just list, a couple
Uh-huh.
postcards or booklets. I love that kind of stuff. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I got a huge box of vintage postcards in one of my totes. And
Hmm.
one of them is a culture club postcard that looks like a sign
Do
from
you really?
yeah, like a sign from like a concert or whatever. So it's kind of cool. And
That's awesome.
they're all in use too. It's really cool. I wish it was nearby. I could show you,
That is cool.
mhm. But individually it wasn't worth um
Right.
like
Yeah, a whole
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
So, yep. Oh, jeez. Oh
Ephemera
my
is
gosh.
good too if you're doing it, if you know what you're looking for.
Mhm.
I'm assuming John does. And if you don't, or if it's strictly part time, it doesn't take up a lot of
Oh
space.
yeah.
You can file stuff and have it easily to find.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be
mhm.
fantastic. That and like stamps or coins. Well, would stamp be ephemera?
Yeah,
But yeah, coins and
that's
things.
ABC Matt. He does a lot of coins.
Yeah. So here's the last
The last,
debunked myth is that bigger platforms always equal bigger profits. And we all know that that's not true
no.
because um, we source we source for eBay and then we source for Facebook Marketplace. And I swear there are times where Matt, because Matt does the Facebook Marketplace ones, that Matt will be making more money in one day on Facebook Marketplace than I
Oh
am
yeah.
on eBay
Mhm.
because we're buying, like we're paying up for things and then flipping them locally. And
Yeah.
like like golf bags. I mean, I know I can ship a golf bag, but I paid $5 for a peen cart golf bag. It's like a 14 club holder. I don't know, and we sold
Mhm.
it for 80 or $90.
Yeah. No
It's so
fees.
easy, no fees. We
Mhm.
sold a dolly for it's like a valet dolly for like a boat, so you can like move the boat around. Paid
Mhm.
$100 at the yard sale, sold it for 500.
Right, right.
So I mean, some people go, "Oh, you shouldn't sell on Facebook Marketplace locally only because you're not hitting a lot of people." But if you're buying the stuff specific for your community, like I
Right.
live in a beach town, of course, everyone's not everybody, but a lot of people have boats, and
Right.
there's a lot of
A
golfing
lot of
around here
golf
too.
courses. Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, look for that kind
Mhm.
of stuff.
Yep.
For
So
sure.
that's the best. I like that.
Mhm.
So, yep. Don't discredit. We haven't. We just started doing Facebook too in the last because I don't Facebook. Matt does. So he's been
Yeah.
posting it on his. And
Mhm.
we just started probably last November listing
Yeah.
stuff. So it just
Mhm.
opened our eyes to sourcing. Like we can source bigger, higher
Right.
turnover things.
Mhm.
We're not because we don't have room to sit on, a bunch of stuff. We even
Yeah.
got a this has nothing to do with that, but those are our five myths. We had like bulk trash pickup, and we went around like our little area, and Matt saw like this high end lawnmower on the curb. He took it
Uh-huh.
home and we parted it out. We pulled the wheels off of it, and um, I think that we probably have like $200 of parts on this.
That's
I mean, we
awesome.
didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't like nickel dime parts. We just did like the easy things to pull off.
Right.
So that's pretty good to take zero into, let's just say, 150 profit after fees and stuff like that. So not too bad. And
Right.
there's not a lot of parts available on this. It's like a newer lawnmower too, like a newer
Mhm.
brand or model, I should say. So
Yeah.
I've already got watchers on the wheels, so that's pretty good. Mo, you need to get into that. Start bringing some old lawnmowers. Well, not old. They were get the newer ones, but yeah. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. But yeah, that's what we got. Like a bag of wheels. Oh man.
That's funny.
So what do you have? Are you going out this weekend?
Yeah, the state sale Cohen's like has one up
Hmm.
here. So it started today.
You gonna
They
go
had
after?
I might well, I gotta pack up my stuff from
Oh, that's
that
right.
needs to go out today. It shouldn't
Hmm.
take me long. So I might go today or tomorrow. They
Hmm.
had in the listing had like vintage Star Wars stuff. I'm sure that's all gone, like, because
Oh,
those dudes are there. Um,
probably. What were you saying?
uh, so I don't know if I'll go to they're open late. They're open till 5, so I can go today. I can go. I might go today. Won't be
Yeah,
as crowded.
it's only
Well,
124. You could probably get there by 3.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I might go today. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. If I feel like going out today, but definitely tomorrow I'll go.
Yeah.
Or Sunday, they practically give you stuff a bag and they're like
Yeah.
20 bucks, whatever. They
Hmm.
look like they had a lot of stuff there. So,
That's good.
anyway,
And
John's
oh, looks like there's
John
9
says,
people in the chat. So guys, don't forget to
thanks.
give us a,
Yeah.
a thumbs up. It helps us out. We appreciate
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry. What were you saying? John said what?
Yeah. He said that for this is because he sells ephemera. The rules are much different for selling ephemera. Sell through rate is meaningless and long tails to be expected. Yeah. People talk a lot about sell through, and it's great for certain things, but sometimes sell through rate is meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you can't figure out the sell through rate because you will have something. that's kind of like other things. And when you search for it, you get a lot of different, it's not your specific thing. You might get your
Right.
specific thing, but you might get a lot of like closely related, and I'm just talking in general,
Hmm.
related things. You can't figure out the sell-through rate on that. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like, I don't, eBay's weird too. So,
And if you know ephemera in your specific, and that's what you
hmm,
sell, you know exactly what the type of paper name is, or you know that
right.
artist
Uh-huh.
name specifically. So you
Yes.
would know the exact keywords. But if it was me who found it, I would probably put like 1960s question mark, clown, funny, haha, card. So it
Right.
totally, that wouldn't pop up in, John's sell through when he's,
Right.
trying to check it
Yeah,
out. So
exactly. Your garbage is coming through.
exactly.
Uh, Chad says I was at an estate sale and they had a washing machine and they would have give it to me for free. I passed on it, but looked up the model number later and the parts were selling for crazy money. Yeah, see, Amy and
Yeah.
Matt would have taken it. They'd have
Mhm.
taken it home,
J
disassembled it.
Chad, you know what else you could have done? Taken a picture just to make it easy, because we've done this too. Take a picture of the model number and take the knobs right off the front. If it depends on what kind it is, but if you take the knobs off, they will sell for
Yeah.
like 20, 30, $40, all individual, not, like in the lots. But I've done that just on the knobs. If you see
There
them on
is
the side of the room.
somebody that, and I don't know who it is, but because I haven't seen them and I don't know if I didn't follow them or I don't know if it was on TikTok, if it was a YouTube short, but
Mhm.
they would go out and, oh no, maybe it is that one girl. She just hasn't done it in a while. Wh- like you said, bulk pickup, like when there's big things out,
Mhm.
refrigerators, taking out the drawers,
Oh
taking
yeah, I didn't think about
racks,
that. Yeah.
that kind of thing. They will take those. Um, you know what? To always look at microwaves, the little dish thing that you set that spins. Those sell.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
or they can,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
for certain amounts. So you don't want the whole thing, just take the parts off.
Yeah. Mhm. That's true. Yeah, we
Hmm.
will do we'll do those knobs because that's like a uh,
Yeah.
quick easy thing, and that I've learned that from you're like, oh shoot, I should have took a picture. Like we pulled the knobs off, and I was like, oh no, it was a Samsung, but what model? So
Right,
that's what we
right.
do. We'll open it up, take a picture of the SKU or whatever it's called, like the model number and stuff, so we know exactly what it
Uh-huh.
is. And it's
Yeah.
so weird. It is so weird. Whenever I list appliance parts, I will say 95% of the time it's somebody in Puerto Rico buying them. Always.
Huh.
Always.
Weird.
The washer dryer parts. I've sold like the brackets to those vintage coffee makers, the ones that hang underneath your cabinets.
Yeah.
Like those went to Puerto Rico. It's almost like a game to me. Now when I sell an appliance piece, I'll go, let's see what's what percentage of it is going to be going to Puerto Rico, and whatever. It's going to Puerto Rico. I don't know if a lot of people have Puerto Rico turned off on their
Yeah, I
shipping.
don't turn it off.
So I don't know. Like the shipping is not crazy. I don't know what they're paying, but I mean
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
maybe because they're
international,
farther away and we're closer.
but it's
It's
not
not crazy. And
expensive.
I charge shipping, so I've
Hmm.
sold stuff to Puerto Rico. Lots of
Hmm.
maybe just it's better. Yeah, I don't know why people turn it off. Just if you have it, if you're not, if you have, not if you don't do free shipping, there's no reason to turn Puerto Rico off.
Yeah, I don't understand it because it's going. I'm not shipping it to like the international
No, there's
hub.
no
I'm sending
customs
it.
or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sending it straight to Puerto Rico. So I don't understand.
yeah.
So I'm just very confused. Very confused.
I don't
So
know either. I don't know either, but I've sold stuff to Puerto Rico. I remember one of my early sales when restarted was a like a it wasn't a Roomba, but a Roomba style vacuum that I had got
uh-huh.
from somewhere. Um, and it went to Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. Like the whole thing, or was it parts of it?
Oh, no USPS or no. It was the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no UPS or yeah. Well, I don't. I don't always ship that way anyway.
What you ship what way? FedEx or
Oh, is that? I'm
UPS?
sorry. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, so shipping is cheap. USPS, but no UPS or FedEx. Yeah,
Hmm.
makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a territory. There's
Cool.
there's constant should be the 51st state, but they won't vote on it.
I don't think they will vote on
No.
it. It's
They
cool.
get all the benefits without all the taxation.
Isn't Guam is a territory too, right?
Yeah, Guam.
Uh-huh.
There's a few.
Some one of the islands.
Some of the Virgin Islands.
hmm
Um,
Something else in the South Pacific, right? Besides Guam. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
there's Samoa, right?
I think
Is
so. That's what
Samoa US territory? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Hawaii is a territory. Just kidding. Just kidding. I did. I did have a sale to Hawaii last week, though. They bought two
Oh
things from my
wow.
store. It was so
Yeah.
random too. They bought a pair of, which is funny. They bought a pair of Scott flip flops, which is a Hawaiian brand. Like they were made in Hawaii. Like it's,
And
and
now
they
they
bought them
got to get them back to Hawaii from the other
exactly.
end of the country.
And
That's a long way.
then they bought a lot of six vintage mushroom candles, and they're probably like this tall, like two or 3 inches, but they're vintage. They're still wrapped up. They were like made in Germany,
Yeah.
and I was concerned about it because I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to
Well,
melt?
I hope they don't melt. Did they get
Exactly.
there?
I don't know. I just mailed them. Let me see. I will
Oh,
check my. I just mailed them last week, so
yeah.
crossing my fingers. I put a lot of bubble wrap around it as insulation. That's my theory.
Right.
Don't come
Yeah.
for me, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm checking to see if it was delivered. No, it hasn't been delivered yet. Um, Let me see where it is in transit. It's going to the Big Island, so that's
Mhm.
that's better than I'm sure the stuff stops there. It's in transit. Oh my God, it was last in Colorado, so we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
hmm I'm sure they expect stuff to take a while um,
Well, yeah, yeah.
when you live in
Mhm.
Hawaii. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
not going on a boat. I mean, how does that work? Let's just say, if I sold something with batteries in it, and it has to go ground. So is there
Hmm.
like USPS ships going back and forth across the like I don't get it. Like
I
I
don't
don't
know.
get it. Like that's the only way it can go, right? Is on a ship. Or is it a low is it a low altitude plane?
I
Ask your husband.
have
Oh,
no idea.
yeah.
Ooh, so John says, looking forward to next weekend. I'll be in Constance, Germany for 24-hour flea market.
What?
It's so big, it's actually crosses the German. Ooh, cool.
Wait a
That sounds
minute.
fun.
Are you going there just for this flea market, or is it other? I mean,
Well, I
hey,
hope
I don't
he's doing
know.
some other stuff too.
Is it? But it's a write off because you can. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
That would be cool though if you could travel
That's awesome. John,
just
what
to
do
do
you
that.
teach? Do you teach history?
Oh, that's it. He's a history teacher. He's collecting the. That's so cool. I
1700s
can't. I
ephemera.
can't wait. I can't wait to hear what kind of things you found. It's all going to be like in German too, right? Like
Yeah,
you won't be able to read
that's
it
awesome though.
unless you speak German. Maybe he teaches German.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Do they still have German? They taught German when I was in high school. Do they still have it in
What
high school?
they do. Oh, it's Mittwoch. Well, no, it's not. It's not on Mittwoch. That's all I know.
What?
Matt took German in high school. He took
Yeah.
3 or 4 years of German.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's so funny because there's like a lot of German, not a lot, but when we're yard sailing, there's a lot of German speaking people, and Matt will like say stuff. He'll walk by him and say stuff to him, in German, and then they'll get excited and turn and
Yeah.
like say stuff to him.
That's funny.
It's
I
kind of
took
cute.
French for 2 years,
Yeah, I took I took
but
Espanol.
We had German and Spanish,
hmm
and then my son is taking Latin.
which is
I'm
crazy.
like, "Are you gonna be a doctor or a lawyer?" "No." I'm like,
Mm,
"Okay." But he really likes it, like, the teacher's, like, good. Do you know what I mean?
uh-huh. Well, he should be good at spelling. Well, since everything that's the root of
Right?
everything, right? Is
I
he good at
know.
he'll be in spelling bees and he'll know how to spell all of nephralgia. um oh my goodness. I'm telling you, it's the coffee mo.
Oh my
I'm a
god.
mess. Oh my goodness. Well, we've been on for
Yeah,
like an hour and a half, right? Oh my god,
I
you're
know.
you're 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 yawning over there.
I know. I
Jesus.
sitting too I gotta get up.
Oh
I
my
could put my
gosh.
desk up because it moves up. I could stand.
You getting some DVTs over there?
I haven't I need some more coffee. I had a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta pack some stuff
mm-hmm.
and go outside in the heat for a few minutes.
Oh my gosh. Mine
I
is on the
told you
porch.
I have a crap air air conditioning in my car.
Oh, that's
And then
yes.
I gotta sweet talk my husband into going car shopping.
Tell yep.
Honey, can we go
Yep.
look at cars?
To say we can stop by the aviation parts store if you want. I don't know. They probably don't
I
have
think there's
aviation
one
parts.
here.
Oh, jeez, that's true. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for coming out,
Okay,
guys.
guys. Yes, thanks so much. We
We
really
appreciate you
appreciate
all.
everybody.
And don't forget to hit the
Awesome.
thumbs up on your way out. It helps us greatly.
Yes.
And check out our alien episode of Dash of Sass. Comes out next Wednesday. Mo has an alien story, or an alien UFO, UAP,
UFO.
UAP, UFO story that she tells.
UAP, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
And then we'll be live again next Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
So without
Daylight. We're on daylight time.
daylight time, yes. So with that, guys, we're flipping out. Thanks for coming. Hit the like button.
Bye.
Bye.